up, YouTube? How we doing? Yes. What is up? We are here with Addison Rae's debut album, self-titled debut album, Addison. This will be the one and only album by the artist Addison Rae, because after this, she will just go under the moniker Addison. Before we get into this album and we inevitably hear something, whether it's a melody, song lyrics, something that catches my eye and my attention, I want to let y'all know where I am currently with Addison Rae. Y'all aren't gonna like this, but that's why we're here. She is not somebody that I look out for. She is not somebody that I necessarily root for. Now, I'm not an Addison Rae anti. I'm not going out of my way to hate tweet and be anti her. Like, if I see her on my timeline, I just scroll. If I, see a TikTok, I just scroll. If I hear people talking about her, I just, like, okay, I move on. She's not somebody that I necessarily hate, but she's also not somebody, like, I'm not falling for the Addison Rae propaganda at this current moment in time, but we're here to possibly change that. I'm always willing to give anybody a chance. The funny thing is, when people talk about this album, they talk about it in a positive way, so that kind of makes me feel a little bit better. So like, we are about to get some good material, but I just have to let y'all know how I feel about her towards the beginning of this, because I know towards the end of this album, I most likely will like something from her. It is February 14th, so happy Valentine's Day to you. You probably won't see this on Valentine's Day. Social medias are here and in the description. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, and of course, click that notification bell so you're always notified when and if I post more Addison content. It's cold, so I do have a blanket. Before we get into the album, let's just pick like a little Claim 3. I haven't done a Claim 3 in a while. I haven't really done like albums in a while. Diet Pepsi is a banger. Actually, I hear that on TikTok a lot. That's not a bad one, but I'm not gonna pick that. I'm gonna do Summer Forever, In the Rain, and I'm either thinking Fame is a Gun or Times Like These. I'm gonna go with Fame is a Gun. That just is a cool title, so I'm gonna go with that. We got our claim tracks. I'm excited to see what my top 3 will be by the end of this album. Here we go with track number 1, New York.
Big Apple.
Okay, we got a setting.
Time's moving slow. LA's home, but I'm ready to go. Next stop to the club, I'm a dance whore. Kick drum, juke, I'm a good. And in the pulse, sits in the air. Feeding the soul into the prayer.
I like this beat.
Kick drum, juke, I'm a good.
Oh, I like how it was muffled right there. That was cool. Okay, that was the opening track, New York. It gives us a setting. It gives us a soundscape. I don't know if the entire album's gonna follow that theme, but from this song alone, it gave that very much hustle and bustle, New York dance club type of vibe. You know how Taylor Swift's Welcome to New York? It's been waiting for you. Welcome to New York. Welcome to New York. It's a new soundtrack. I can dance to this beat. Me forevermore. That song doesn't even really sound like New York. Like, I know with the 1989 re-record, people were having that debate, like, is this a city girl album? Like, is this a New York City album, or is this like a beach album? And I always thought of like beach when I thought of 1989. And even the song Welcome to New York has that fun dancing under the sun beach vibe. It's called Welcome to New York, but it doesn't feel like a New York track. This felt like New York. Like, I pictured just multiple things in New York. The Empire State Building, subways, the hustle and bustle of people. That's what I see when I listen to this song. I don't see that when I listen to Taylor's Welcome to New York. So that's interesting how, like, lyrically they are the same, but like sonically they feel different and visually seem different. The song was okay. I like that it gave us a place, a feeling. Let's get into track number 2, Diet Pepsi. We know this one. I've never listened to this song all the way though, so I'm intrigued.
My boy's a winner. He loves the game. My lips reflect off his cross gold chain. Untouched X, oh, young lust, let's driving your car.
I love how smooth this track feels.
Break all the rules till we get caught. Fuck up the windows in the parking lot. Summer love, sexy, sitting on his lap, sipping Diet Pepsi.
I was wondering when that lyric came in, do you think she had to pay Diet Pepsi? Or do you think Diet Pepsi sponsored her for this song? Do artists have to do that? Like, I know, like, if you record a YouTube video, product placement, you have to be endorsed by the product. But what about songs? Like, can I make a song called iPhone and will Apple bill me for that? Or, like, what happens? Or am I just good to go because it's music? So sweet. Oh, I hear like a robotic effect a little bit. Oh! I did not know that there was like a key change in this. And I think we went down instead of going up like most songs do. I can see why this song was a hit. I can see why this song kind of went viral on TikTok. It is very ear catchy. Like just that chorus, like that is a very catchy pop melody. Like that's so catchy. That entire run of notes put together eats actually. And like the softness of it all, it feels like early 2000s also. There's something that's very like early 2000s coded about it. Even the album cover matches that aesthetic. She's not doing bad so far. Here we go with track number 3, Money Is Everything.
When I was growing up, Mama always told me to save my money, so I never had to rely on
Save my money.
to take care of me. Gonna grow up, gonna grow up, gonna grow up, fun. Get those sunshine, bustin' through the seam. Say it, baby, don't lie.
That Pocket Full of Sunshine lyric was definitely a callback to Natasha Bedingfield's Pocket Full of Sunshine.
Gonna grow up, gonna grow up, gonna grow up, fun. When I'm dancing, please DJ play Madonna, wanna roll on with Nana. Get high with Gaga and the girl I used to be, still the girl inside of me. Get the sunshine, bustin' through the seam. Say it, baby, don't lie.
I think the melody on this one is very similar to Diet Pepsi. Just slightly different, but like there's some similarities. Say you love, say you love, say you love me. Na, 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 na. Oh, I like this part. Wait, that's the best part of the song. This outro, when she stops the like soft singing and kind of gets into like the shouty screaming, right here, this eats. I would have liked to hear that more throughout the song. I also like that bass, this synthy bass. I like this one. I think the song was actually too short. A lot of these songs are in the 2-minute mark, or these first songs are, and then we get some 3 minutes. We got a 4-minute one as the final track. Okay. This album's total runtime is 33 minutes, so that's not a bad duration. Money Is Everything. I could see myself coming back to this one. I enjoyed it, and I really got into it more at the ending. It almost seems like she got a little bit more unhinged. Money's everything! Like, with the crazier she got, the less contained she got, the more I seem to fall into. Okay, period. Here we go with track number 4, Aquamarine. I think this was a single. The title sounds familiar.
Aquamarine, honey, dive into me. The world is my oyster.
Oh.
Baby, come touch the pearl. The world is my oyster, and I'm the only girl. Just on my neck. Don't have to say it, you know what's next.
Something about this track feels a little bit like Madonna-esque, even a little bit of Britney Spears-esque. I don't know, maybe y'all can like explain that a little bit more in detail than I can, because I'm not really familiar with either other discographies. I'm a little bit more familiar with Britney, obviously, because she was closer to my time, where I was closer to her time, but I've never experienced Madonna, so I don't really know like why I'm getting Madonna, because I can't really pinpoint that, but at the same time, I'm getting a little bit of Madonna, like what I do know from her. I love this melody at the top. I can see this one getting caught in my ear, especially that. That was nice. That was a nice touch vocally. All right, here we go with track number 5, Lost and Found, 48 seconds. Let's do it. I lost myself and found myself again. We're gonna let it go into track number 6, High Fashion. Hey. I'd rather get high fashion instead of the drugs. Like, she don't really want to get high. She wants to get high fashion. She wants the nice clothes, the designer things. Ooh, yeah, that was nice. Okay, this was an interesting one because while I liked it, it made me kind of realize something about her singing. And I don't know if she's gonna do it for the entire album, but she's done it so far. She starts in one place, like she starts in one place in the song, and then she finishes in the same place. Like, I feel like there is no dimension when it comes to her vocals. Obviously, there are parts that sound really cool, like when she did that, when she did that, that was really cool. That was a nice way of displaying like her falsetto. But I feel like all her songs are this soft, higher voice placement that don't really take you anywhere because she ends the song in that same spot. She started there and she ended there instead of like being able to belt at the end, or maybe starting lower and then adding more textures towards the end to make it sound different, make it sound fuller, make it sound bigger. That's something that she has not done yet. I want her to do it. It's something I just noticed because of High Fashion. She'll start in her falsetto and like end in her falsetto instead of like starting lower and then ending in the falsetto to give us something, you know? Like, there was no stakes in the song. It was very flat in terms of like her vocals. Again, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it because of like what she did in the background, and like the melody was catchy. Like a catchy melody will always do it for me. But in terms of like her voice going different places, it really doesn't. Here we go, track number 7, my first claim track, Summer Forever. Let's go.
Love inside my parents said
Rain. I think this is where her type of voice excels, with this ethereal, airy, breathy, kind of just like floating on sunshine. This is where her voice sounds the best to me. So far, I'm liking this. When she went up, there's also something else that I want to say, but I'm going to save it at the end because I want to collect more evidence. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's just something I've noticed from these 7 tracks so far. So we're going to put a pin in it. Hopefully I remember to say it at the end. Hey. Yeah.
This ain't my first time, but baby, I hope that it's my last. Want this to last.
Come on. Oh, she took away a melody. Oh, wait, that's interesting. That's interesting. She, instead of adding for the final chorus, she took away something, and I'm not mad at it. Like, that's a change. I literally just said, I want some type of dimension. I want something to be different towards the start and the end. And she did it, but in a completely unexpected way. Instead of like adding more harmonies, melodies, ad-libs, she took that high part out.
This ain't my first time, but baby, I hope that it's my last. Want this to last.
Oh, come on. And we brought it back in. Ooh. I love the stacking of that. Ooh, I like how those were stacked. But they weren't like completely right on top of each other. They were kind of delayed. This is hands down my favorite song so far. I love that it gives me that feeling. Driving with the windows down, sun just shining on you. It gives you that. A midnight sun, eternal midnight sun. Like, it's gonna go forever. This is literally like that same feeling, but like the smooth. Whereas midnight sun is like upbeat. I just want to like dance the entire night away with you. This is that same feeling, but like this is the flip side. Like, we're soft, and I just want to be like sensual with you and slow and just like eternal with you in this moment under the sun. That's the vibe that I got. Absolutely. Hands down my favorite song on the album so far. I just know I have like a sixth sense when it comes to my claimed tracks. Like, I just knew that Summer Forever was calling to me. Here we go with track number 8, another claimed track, In the Rain. Summer Forever, In the Rain. Maybe it's like a 2-parter. I don't know. Let's go. Oh, it's a little weird. She camouflages her tears with the rain. She knows how the internet feels about her, I'm sure. As somebody that was a TikToker once, and I'm sure she still does TikTok, but as somebody who's online, chronically online on the internet, I'm sure she sees what people say about her, whether it's good or bad. So I like that, like, she mentions that, misunderstood, but I'm not gonna sweat it. Like, she knows that, like, people kind of, like, misinterpret her. Instead of, like, letting people see that it's affecting her and, like, knocking her down, she only cries in the rain. You're not going to be able to make a distinction between teardrops and raindrops. You'll never know the difference when it comes to her, because you're not going to actually knock her down. I like that. And I like how, like, it's layered again. She does this, like, layered thing to where it's not, like, right on top of each other, but it's kind of, like, staggered. and like when one phrase ends, another one comes in and like holds out. It's very cool. You hear how she says, so I cry, and then that phrase is done, but then an ad-lib comes and says, cry. It holds that out, and then while that's still going, the next line starts, only in the rain. Like it just keeps going. Like there's never like a space of silence. She fills it in with holding out a note or doing some ad-lib. One more time. Yeah, that's it. The verses are okay. But this part is... Got some layering again. Yeah, this one eats too. Like I said, I have a sixth sense when it comes to picking my acclaimed tracks. I will say, I don't like this one as much as Summer Forever. Well, I like Summer Forever as an entire song. So it just feels like I like that one more because of the entire song being appealing to me, being catchy to me. In the Rain, I don't really care for the verses. The verses are not what pulled me in. It was definitely that chorus and how she has this like echo over it and how she elongates everything and how things are layered. The chorus really eats, and I like how she just kept reiterating that at the end. Only in the rain. Like, she held it out a lot. So because, like, the verses kind of brought it down a little bit, I don't like it as much as Summer Forever, but it's still my second favorite. It's still a really, really good track. Period. We're 2 for 2 with claimed tracks. Here we go with track 9, Fame is a Gun. I think this is the one that she performed at the Grammys. I think. I could be wrong, but this title sounds familiar. Let's go. Oh yes, this reminds me of her being on the back of that truck. I like this beat. Hey. This feels like a clapback. Two people who, I guess, like, write her off, who don't give her a chance. Hey, you can't say that I'm one of those people because I'm giving her a chance now. Yeah, you can't say that I'm one of those people. Like, you can't say that to me. No, but it feels like she's talking to the naysayers. Tell me who I am. Do I provoke you with my tone of innocence? Don't ask so many questions, that is my one suggestion. You know I keep it real, I live for the appeal. Knew it from the start, it was the only way to mend my broken heart. Don't ask too many questions, this is my one confession. It never was enough, I always wanted more, I always wanted more. Like, this is what she was made for. She feels that this is what she was destined to do. Don't question her on it. Don't be a hater about it. Don't be a naysayer about it. Fame is a gun and she points it blind. She will shoot anybody that gets in her way, is what that lyric sounds like to me. I don't know if that's what it means, but it seems like, okay, fame is a gun and y'all are in my way and I'm pointing it blind, and I'll take out whoever I need to take out to get to where I need to be. I'm gonna bop to the top. Word to Ashley Tisdale. Yeah, I got bars. Crash and burn, girl, baby, swallow it dry. You got a front row seat and I got a taste of the glamorous life. That sounds like a nod to Fergie right there. But yeah, this is like a, y'all want me to stop so bad, y'all want me to fall and fail so bad. Well, keep hoping.
It makes me want it more.
It's catchy. describe everything with one single word. You know, like boba tea. Transition was nasty. She wants the love and adoration. Hey. Like, she wants it bad. She wants the fame, the glory. She wants the adoration, and she's getting a taste of it. And we have the front row seat. Like, we get to watch her do that. I see why this was the song that she performed at the Grammys. Out of everything that I've heard so far, this one feels the most lively. Everything has felt not necessarily one-dimensional and flat, but this felt the most like If I had to describe any song on here as you know, just Fame is a Gun gives me first and foremost. When everything else is like, you know? So I get why this was the Grammy song. Good. Another good claim track. Like, I liked it a lot. I feel like Fame is a Gun, I feel like that's a title that I've heard a lot. So this probably is a fan favorite. I feel like this is the one that people would cling to the most. And I absolutely would understand why. It's catchy. Catchy, and it has a nice beat. It's very bangy, very boppy. I get it. Here we go, track number 10, Times Like These. Like, do I do what I want to do or what you want me to do? Ooh. I like that this song questions like the idea of fate or like having control. Like, when do you know to just like let it be or to keep fighting and try to change things, whatever it may be. Like, when do you know to find that line? When do you keep pushing to change things and make things better, potentially make things better, because you never know how things will turn out, or just let go and let it be, and it could potentially turn out better because you didn't intervene. You know, like, how do you draw that line between pursuing and trying to change things and then just taking a step back and letting it be? Oh, I like this. I really like that melody. This was a good one. Lyrically, I like this one a lot. It makes you question a lot of things, but also it has that nostalgic feel to it that also just made me like lean into it, accept it, no pun intended. I know the song was about that, like accepting what is or fighting against what is, but like, I don't know, something about the song just made you lean into it even more. I don't know what that means. I don't know how you want to take that, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot, actually. Here we go with track 11, Life's No Fun Through Clear Waters. You need a little dirt, you need a little roughness going on. All right, it's an interlude because it's only 57 seconds, but let's get into it. Some strings. All right, we're gonna let it ride into final track. Headphones on. 4 minutes.
put your headphones on. Guess I gotta accept
Oh.
the pain. Need a cigarette to make me feel
Oh, I've heard this one before on TikTok.
So I put my headphones on. Listen to my favorite.
Very late 90s, early 2000s.
Come and put your headphones on. Wish my mom and dad could have been in love. Guess some things were meant to last forever. You can't fix what has already been broken. You just have to surrender to the moment. Every good thing comes my way. So I put my headphones on. Listen to my favorite song. Listen to my favorite song.
This beat is kind of like a hip hop feel.
I know the lows are what makes the highs higher. So I tell myself this is a reminder. Life's no fun through clear water.
Exactly.
Guess I gotta accept the pain. Need a cigarette to make me feel better. Every good thing comes my way. So I still get tired of soaking up the rain. Letting my head down. So I put my headphones on. Gotta dance till the beats fall off. You know I can't get enough. Gotta dance till the beats fall off. Till the beats fall off.
Oh, period. That was a fitting outro in terms of like telling a story and wrapping things up, because this song basically was like, life is going to life. There are going to be things out of your control that's going to happen, things that will make you feel like your day is ruined, or things that just like throw you out of loop. But it's your job to keep on living life as normal as possible. Who cares if, you know, something bad is about to happen, or something unfortunate, not necessarily bad, but just something that you don't want to happen, something disruptive. Put your makeup on still, put your headphones on still, listen to the music that you like to listen to. Don't let that stop you from living your life the way that you live it. Soak up the rain, let your hair down, dance till the wheels fall off. Like, I like that no matter what obstacles she may face interfere with her life, she's still living her daily life the way that it should be lived. That's a really strong message, and that's a really nice way to wrap up the album. I like this one lyrically and what it means. Sonically, it's okay. It does have that nostalgic feel to it, and you know, that soft vocal that she's done, like, it's okay song-wise, but lyrically, it is one of the best on here. We just got done listening to Addison Rae's debut self-titled album, Addison, and I enjoyed it. I had a feeling I was gonna enjoy it. It's really hard for me to listen to something and not like it. I don't know, without sounding mean, she just seemed a little manufactured, and like, I still feel that a little bit. Don't get me wrong, the album definitely, you know, had a positive impact on how I view her. I like that she got introspective, talked about, you know, like her parents not being together and she wished that they loved each other, and how she questions if she's able to blame her dad for certain things, or if she's too old to be doing that. Like, she got very introspective. She realizes how she's perceived by the general public and by her audience, and how she has to cry in the rain to like keep herself up, not necessarily fall down or be knocked down by the harsh comments or the critics or whatever it is. Like, I like that she talked about a bunch of different things on the album. And while I like how introspective she got, lyrically, I feel like that's what made the album thrive or be more successful. Yes, the melodies are catchy. Yes, I like the way she did her ad-libs and harmonies and like stacked things and staggered them. I do feel like her vocals fell flat a lot of the time. She stayed in like one register. There was not a lot of dimension, and I know this is her debut album, so we got to give her room to grow, but if we're just talking vocals specifically, there was not a lot to like grasp or like deal with. There was not a lot of dimension. She stayed in like a very confined register, and it was like her upper register for the most part, but it was very soft. Her tone was very soft, and it was the same throughout everything. It was that mellow vocal, that airy mellow type of vocal. She can make that her signature, but I feel like we've already had that, and it's not gonna do her any justice if she continues to do that type of vocal throughout every single song. Like, I got a lot of different influences from people. I was trying to find like where I could get like a signature sound from her. I think Fame is a Gun is kind of like an Addison Rae signature. That sounds like not necessarily something completely new, but it sounds like something that I think she could make into her own if she played around with that sound a little bit more. But I got a lot of different influences from this album. I got Taylor, I got Madonna, I got Britney, I got Lana, I got Selena Gomez. The whisper singing was very Selena coded for a lot of these songs, is what I picked up. But yeah, that's the thing that I pinned earlier that I needed to unpin. I just think there are a lot of influences that she had, and there's nothing wrong with drawing from inspiration and like other artists, but I do think that there were a lot of people that she drew from. And again, this is just her figuring out her sound. This is her first album. She's gonna refine herself, become more polished, and hone in on her sound, and I'll be here to give her another chance. I think I need to give her more credit for being able to put out this level of music. One, for your debut album, and two, trying to switch over from the perspective of being like TikToker. TikToker is not a positive connotation. It very much is used negatively. Like, TikToker trying to be famous is what people have said about her multiple times. And I think people who don't give her a chance, people who will never give her a chance, people who don't listen to her music or will never give her music a chance, will kind of be stuck in that mindset of like, oh, this TikToker is trying to break free into something that she doesn't have the potential to do. But like, this album just proves she's very introspective. She has some good songs. She has good melodies. She has clearly a good team that's helping her rebrand. Good job, Addison Rae, on your debut album. It was not bad at all. Like, I actually enjoyed it. I saved more than half of the album. Or I saved half of it. 12 tracks total. I saved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I saved 6 tracks. I did not save New York, Money is Everything, Lost and Found, High Fashion, Life's No Fun Through Clear Waters, and then Headphones On. Headphones On, I could see it potentially growing on me, but like, as of right now, it's okay. Songs that I did save: Diet Pepsi, Aquamarine, Summer Forever, In the Rain, Fame is a Gun, Times Like These. If I had to pick a top 3, Summer Forever, In the Rain, and Fame is a Gun, low key. Times Like These is also a good one, and Aquamarine. Those are like honorable mentions, but my claimed tracks are actually my top 3. In that order: Summer Forever, In the Rain, Fame is a Gun. Fame is a Gun might be number 2. I think finally reacting to this was a good thing for me because it will allow me to like, hey, let me watch this music video of hers, or hey, let me stop and watch this live performance. Like, when I tell y'all, I was never an Addison Rae hater, I promise. I never hated her. But like, when she came up on my phone, I literally just like felt no emotion, happy or sad. I just scrolled. Any live performance or any mutual talking about her, I just scrolled. I didn't interact negatively. I didn't hate on her. I didn't sigh. I didn't do anything, but she just never did anything for me, so I just minded my business. But I'm happy I did this, because now I can tune into those live performances and recognize the songs that I just listened to. I'm a little bit more leaning in towards her now. Still on the indifferent side, but like leaning into her, giving her more of a chance now that I've seen what she can do. Let me know how you feel about the album down in the comments below. Did you agree with the things that I said? Did you disagree? Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like. What were your claim tracks and what were your top 3? What else do you want me to react to? Does she have music videos that y'all want me to react to? Maybe we could do those. If y'all want them bad enough, let me know. Social medias are here and linked down in the description below. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, and of course, click the notification bell so you're always notified when I post more Addison content. I did react to her performance at the Grammys. You can watch that. The full Grammys performance, Grammys reaction is on my Patreon. Bada bing, bada boom. Do what you want to do. I love you so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.